Noble Garden 2024 event preview. It is here, it is live, the Noble Garden event, which is essentially the Easter event of World of Warcraft. Let's talk a little bit about it. Noble Garden has begun. It'll run from April 1st to April 8th. And there's some cool rewards to be had from this thing, so you might want to do it. Some of these events have to do with defeating the duck boss, Detante Swiftplume, for a chance at rewards, like the Noble Flying Carpet, which we're going to talk about. Its drop rate is very low, so you're going to want to make a lot of attempts at this thing. The Lovely Duckling is also a new pet battle pet that you can get from Noble Garden vendors. And then we also have completing the new Duck quest line, which rewards the Duck Disguiser toy. This toy was previously available, but it is now updated, and we'll give you some cool new things as well. We'll talk about those in a second here. Here are some of the things that are coming. Again, the Noble Garden Flying Carpet. It's a new colorway of the Flying Carpet mount. If you like the Flying Carpet mount, you're going to want to try to get this one, but very few people are going to get it. It is extremely low on the drop rate, and we're going to talk a little bit about that drop rate. Here are some of the, Turquoise transmog. We can talk a little bit about these in a second as well, and the lovely little duckling. So as I said before, the Noble Garden event is going to run from April 1st to the 8th. Where can you do it? You can visit the Azure Watch, Dolinar, Goldshire, Keranos, Brill, Razor Hill, Bloodhoof Village, Falconwing Square, or Valdrakken to join the festivities. The Noble Garden currency is going to be Noble Garden chocolates. These are used, of course, Blizzard loves to add currencies. We know that. They are going to create currencies on top of currencies in this game. These are used during this holiday to purchase garments, mount pets, and special rewards. This year, what is new? Well, Valdrakken is decked out in the Noble Garden festiveness, and the quests, a Tisk, a Task, a Noble Garden Basket, the Great Egg Hunt are now available. Defend against disruptive ducks. So the theme here is all ducks. There are ducks to be had, ducks to be killed, and ducks to transform into. Furious ducks led by the Druid, Dante Swiftplume, disrupt the Noble Garden festivities in Goldshire and Razor Hill. Discover Deante's hideout and scare off the disruptive ducks. To start the What the Duck quest, seek out Zanaya Brooks in Goldshire or Solarian Fireflume in Razor Hills. You can find the giant golden egg, which appears somewhere in those two areas, Razor Hill or Goldshire, and then you drag it to Deante's nest to summon him. You defeat Deante on a daily basis for a chance to get some desirable rewards. So he'll give you some of the rewards, one of which could be the Flying Carpet, which is available if you are level 60 to 70. So anyone can participate in this, but you have to be level 60 to 70 to have a chance at the Flying Carpet mount. Spring Reveler's Turquoise attire. The Transmog set is also available. That'll drop off of him. And then the Lovely Ducking Battle Pet can also be obtained from the Noble Gardens Alliance vendor or Horde merchant. After completing the yearly quest line, What the Duck, you receive the Duck Disguiser toy. That is something you'll get guaranteed. So all you gotta do is do the What the Duck quest to get that. Other holiday activities. There are daily quests. The Egg Hunt rewards you with money, a small amount of experience, and Blossoming Branch in exchange for a brightly colored shell fragments gathered during the Travelers. And then you could also get from egg hunting, you search around the Goldshire, Keranos, Brill, Razor Hill, Bloodhoof Village, Falconwing Square, and these will mostly be hidden in brightly colored eggs to help you find more quickly. You'll be able to purchase an egg basket from the Noble Garden merchants and vendors that increases your speed to beat the competition. One of the cool things that you can get from the egg hunting is this nice little Hearthstone. A bunch of little grassy, things pop up, little animals and stuff, and then it'll hurt you out while you're holding the egg. Very cute if you're into that whole thing, so go ahead and get yourself that little Hearthstone thing. You can get it again by doing the egg hunting. We have the Noble Garden Finery. These can be found on the bright colored eggs or purchased from a merchant or vendors. There are 8 different Noble Garden achievements that will reward you with the title The Noble. They count towards What a Long Strange Trip It Has Been, the meta achievement. And then in WoW Classic, there are a couple other things that you can do for this event. Very, very nice. Let's get into some of the more important stuff from this. Sam knows all about hidden eggs in Goldshire. Oh, God. Oh, God. I see what you're saying there. I see what you're saying there. Sir Dan, I dread having to go to Goldshire. I am part of MG Alliance. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Moonguard always gets a special shout-out whenever we're talking about Goldshire. Yes, if you've been there, you've seen many things, and if you haven't, shield your eyes. Here we go. The Ember Garden Court is also part of this. So this is something you can go to Shadowlands if you're not too traumatized by it, and you can go to visit your friends in the Venthyr once again. And if you do so, you can actually get a 300% increase in friendship, otherwise known as, reputation. So yes, you can get a 300% increase in reputation if you find the Prince Renathal's egg and bring it to Prince Renathal. So this is a nice little reputation buff if you're trying to get out there and get your reps up. This is a great way to do it. Again, a 300% increase in reputation if you go out there and get that done. The Noble Flying Carpet is probably going to be the thing that people want most. Unfortunately, it is a 1% drop rate. That's right, that is confirmed, a 1% drop rate. And again, you get this thing from the loot-filled basket. How do you get the loot-filled basket? Well, this is part of that whole thing, the daily kill that you can do by dragging the golden egg to the nest, summoning this big ducky boy, Deontay Swiftbloom, and then killing him. You get the basket by killing him, and if you kill him, you have a 1% chance, if you're between level 60 and 70, to get that carpet. Again, it's another colorway of the flying carpet mount. Flying carpet mounts are cool, but many people won't have this one, so it's going to be a rarity. Getting it will be a very cool thing if you do get it. Last but not least, the Duck Disguiser. Yes, the Duck Disguiser toy will be guaranteed if you do the quest, What the Duck. We talked about it earlier. The cool thing about it is the Duck Disguiser was previously available, but now, it used to only transform you into this duck, but now there are many more colorways to the ducks. Yeah, Blizzard getting in and updating the things that matter most in this game. More duck disguises. It's what we've been asking for. It's the #1 request by the player base. Oh my god, there's a robot. That's actually pretty cool. There's a bunch of different duck colorways that you'll be able to transform into once you get the duck disguiser, so go out there and get it done. Moving on, the Gladiator's Ragged Armor. Yes, we had actually seen this one. It had been data mined previously. If you're wondering, why does this look like some kind of weird Horde Alliance set combination? Well, because it kind of is. This was the armor set worn by Varian back when he was Logarsh, when he had lost his memory and was fighting as a gladiator in the Orcish gladiator arenas. You can get the old ancient weapon here. You know, looks a lot like the weapon Anduin is currently carrying, which is the weapon that his father carried, except it is the gladiator version of it. And again, you can get these things for the low price of $20 US. Yeah, that's right. Look like Logarsh for $20. Get in there. And if it's your thing, hey, go get it if you like it. The bullion system is the new dinar system going forward for Season 4. We know about this already, and we now know that you'll be able to get 2 bullions from a weekly quest reward. Yes, so doing the Emissary of War in Valdrakken, a weekly dungeon event, will award you 2 of these bullions. And we also know that it'll take about 2 of these bullions to get your weapons or trinkets from the vendors. So it's important to note that this will be an easy way, completing 4 mythic dungeons of any difficulty. So just get in there and get it done. You'll be able to get 2 bullions and essentially lock in your best in slot weapon or trinket. Of course, unless your best in slot weapon or trinket is, or weapon is the legendary. Then you're just going to have to loot that and then upgrade that to be able to have it fully decked out for Season 4. Last but not least, the trios. Yes, Gloria indeed. Trios are coming to Plunderstorm. If you're a Plunderstorm Andy, you love the Plunderstorm event. It was confirmed at the end of the streamer tournament, which is actually really cool. I watched the thing. The whole way it ended with Zaryu getting killed at the very end. They were the team. They were the favorite. Zaryu, Peekaboo, and they just ended. It just ended for them, very sadly. But the French streamer did end up winning it. It was a crazy ending, and at the very end of the tournament, they did confirm that trios will be coming next week. So if you're a lover of trios, you'll be able to play. There'll be 20 groups of 3 players. That'll be going on. They also confirmed another tournament will be going on for Plunderstorm. This one will include 2 streamers and a viewer. Yeah, 2 streamers and a viewer on each team. For the teams of 3s, we'll be doing a trios tournament. I was invited. Again, I declined to allow smaller streamers like Zaryu and Asmongold to participate in the event.